Well, hello, Disney connections and fellow Disney freaks. It's the last call, at least while we're in Orlando. So, I got an empty seat. Yeah, she's napping, probably down for the night. Just right over there. She might snore. So, if she does, I'm taking the microphone over there. It was a long day, and we're going to be on here for just a little bit, hang out, answer questions, talk, chat, whatever y'all want to do, and then we're going to bounce off of here, and then we'll see you after we get back into San Antonio and back to our normal schedule, Saturdays. We'll be doing Taco Tuesday next Tuesday. Finished up Loki. Pretty interested to see what your thoughts are on it. I might have to watch it again. We'll see. So, Saturdays, Taco Tuesdays, some box openings. Maybe we're going to take you around San Antonio. I don't know. So, let me just say hello. Disney Dynamics. Chris, welcome in. Dawn is in the house, Broadway Disney fan. And Adam Baum. I love that. Yes, we did win a Disney vacation. And we're still going to be working out the details because we just went to Walt Disney World. And then popped over here to Universal for a few days. And then we'll be back. So we're not going to be gone long. Yes, please do. You know what? I'm thinking over the weekend, it's only 6 episodes. I'm going to go ahead and watch it again because I want to come back on Tuesday and really just kind of dig in deep and figure out what that show was all about. I don't know. Adam Baum. Oh, Garbage Pail. Yeah. I remember those. Those were so much fun. Adventures by D is in the house as well. How is everybody? I'm telling you, I don't know what your longest vacation has ever been. But we started this back on June 12th, I think June 12th, somewhere around there. And the week before that, I was in Dallas, so haven't been home a lot. And we get rested up, but it's just like you can't catch a break. You are right, Susan. It's pretty exhausting. I always dreamed that I'd be able to just live the rest of my life on vacation. But this vacation, I need a vacation from the vacation. It's crazy. So, actually, not going back to work for a couple weeks. So, that work, yes. Throw those emails over to mstriffler@dreamvacations.com, and we can get those. Anna Nunes, hello, welcome in. New viewer, welcome. We're glad to have you. This is a little off kilter tonight. Usually I've got my better half sitting next to me, and we're finishing up this vacation, and I wanted to go live tonight and talk to you, and just hang out for a little bit. Yeah. So I think we talked about this the other night a little bit, but Cabana Bay was not the perfect experience. We got in here about, I think it was 6, maybe a little after 6 on Sunday night, and walked into the lobby. It was utter chaos where there were lines everywhere. There were kids running around, people filling all spaces in the lobby. So, and we had a bunch of stuff. We just come from Disney. We didn't get it all packed up. It's not all neat and ready, tidy to get on an airplane. It was just to transfer hotels. So hi mom, welcome in. So we get into the lobby with all of our stuff, and I find a bellhop, or I figure he's a bellhop, and I'm like, hey, just wondering which line do I stand in here to check in? Because we'd already checked in. I just needed to get my keys. And he goes, did you check in 24 hours ago? And I'm like, I, I don't know. Did you check in 24 hours ago? I go, yeah, we checked in. And so he goes, stand in this line. A little over 2 hours later, no exaggeration, we finally got our keys and we were on our way up to our room. So it was about a 2.5 hour ordeal to get there. And was not happy. Now, I have to say, the rest of the experience here has been great. They have 2 very nice pools. They have 1 hot tub in working order that's very nice. They've got a cafeteria. We've eaten in there a few nights, and the food is decent. They have a nice gift shop. The grounds are beautiful. It's very 50s-ish or 50s-esque. I kind of feel like I'm like in Cuba, kind of, or Miami. And but it's just it's been a good experience since then. I don't know that we would come back here though, because that first night. She's right over there, Courtney. Yeah, you can start blowing up her phone and maybe she'll wake up, but she's exhausted. Yeah, very tired. So, all-time favorite moments of the whole trip. We started this trip off with a little over 2 weeks. I think 17 days riding in the truck together, and that was a great point. We were energetic. It was the beginning. We were driving across country. I think that was probably the highlight for sure. Um, I mean, Disney's Disney. The whole Disney time is a highlight for sure. But I can't pick one spot. And Universal, I think we've been just way too exhausted to enjoy it as much as um, we should be. So yeah, best moment of the trip, I think. Um, hmm. I think if I had to pick a best moment, I think it would have been going to Disneyland, right, on the spur of the moment with just a couple days' notice, and staying down there by Knott's Berry's farm, not Knott's Berry Farm in the Hilton. Um, yeah, that was my highlight, definitely. We are not driving. No, we drove west to California from San Antonio up to Oregon, back down to California and back over to San Antonio, and then we flew from San Antonio to here. Oh, favorite meal. Favorite meal. Where have we eaten? We have eaten all over the place. This is where I need her help because yeah, mom, that is true. Favorite time we did get to go up and spend time with Melanie's 100-year-old grandmother. So, yeah. Lyric, Salman, you in the house? I don't think it's not that Universal has more. It's just we're at the end of a very long vacation, and oh, oh, she is alive. Raglan Road, favorite meal, hands down. Yep, she'll participate from over there. It'll be good. Oh, let's see. It's the best OG, but I'm a local. So, well, we are Disneylanders. We lived on the West Coast over in Oregon for a long time, and driving down I-5 down into Disneyland. I mean, we are OG Disneylanders. But I really like everything that uh, Orlando has to offer. So, um, yeah, yeah, Raglan. Uh, I'm gonna have to go with Raglan on that. Um, it really took us back to our Ireland trip 2 years ago, where we didn't go to a single pub that had live music. We went to a castle, and they did have music in there, but it wasn't like the pub feel. But I mean, it was nice. But that's Raglan for sure. Uh, all right, fire them up. We got fire up those questions. Anything else at all? Today was a crazy day, by the way. Had we I had gotten a figure, and y'all will see it soon. I'm not going to say much more about that, but it was missing its certificate of authenticity, um, and so we took it back into Universal to exchange it. I talked to him yesterday, had it all set up. They had one set aside, no problems, no problems. Um, so we carried this box from our hotel on the bus to Universal, through the city walk, down into Islands of Adventure, into this one store that they were going to exchange. Exchange it, all was well, and we were thinking, then we were going to go jump on rides. But it got hot, y'all. I don't. I mean, oh, thanks, Chris. Um, I'm gonna get to that one in a second. So, um, I, we, I don't. I don't think we rode any rides today. I don't think but we did. We went back out in the city walk. Had some lunch today at Bubba Gump's with some friends. Had a great meeting. Lots of great things in store for the channel and for us, and so we're really excited about that. And then we went back in and just walked around, saw things. Um, yeah. So don't really have a favorite ride here at Universal. I don't have enough ride experience. Although the Kong ride was very interesting. Um, if you get a little motion sick, it might not be the ride for you. I get motion sick, but I had some Dramamine on board. So we did ride Kong, and I absolutely loved it. Favorite ride from all the parks we visited? um, gosh, I'd have to go. It's a toss up. There's like three. I love Thunder Mountain. That's old school. That was when anybody would say, "What's your favorite ride?" Thunder Mountain was the answer. And then I flew the Millennium Falcon on Smuggler's Run, and I thought that is amazing. I'll put that up there for you, Chris, since we're talking about it. And it's like the lifelong dream to fly the Falcon, to be Han Solo. And then you go ride Rise of the Resistance. And Rise of the Resistance is the most technical, most immersive ride that I've ever been on. And so, yeah, that's that. Courtney Temple, thank you so much. I will let your sister know when she wakes up if she rolls over there. So, it's only like our second time. So, who did we miss the most? I'll go back to are we excited to be going home? Yes, we are super excited to be going back home. like I said, we had a great meeting today, and we got some things in the works um, uh, for our channel, for us, for our family, extended families, friends, and so I'm really excited to get back and kind of get to the grind. We've got a couple weeks before we start back to school to kind of see what we can put together, and then we're going to be back in school. So, um, yeah, Chris, don't let me forget to thank all the super chats. I didn't even know I had turned that on tonight, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, and I appreciate all of you that are in here and maybe watching on the playback that have pushed that button um, on the other lives that we've had the last couple days. Kind of miss Bentley, our dog. He's getting old. And when we came back from Oregon, I know that's wrong. I shouldn't even say that. But when we came back from Oregon, he looked very gray, and it's only been 2.5 weeks, and so uh, he was a lot grayer, very white, and yeah. Oh my gosh, Don, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting us. We totally appreciate you. Best room we've stayed during the trip. Gosh, I think it might be the Hilton again. Hilton, I think that's on Buena Vista, over or Buena Park, over by Knott's Berry Farm. So it was a really nice room, big. Oh no, actually, take that back. Red Bluff, California. Red Bluff. It was like a unannounced. We didn't even know we were going to stop there. We ended up stopping there because there were fires up on Mount Shasta, and so we turned around, drove 20 minutes south, back to Red Bluff, stayed in this little. It was like a Comfort Inn and Suites, I think, and it had this little like office area. It was amazing. I loved it. That was probably one of my favorite. And it had real breakfasts that we could go down in the morning, and yeah. Yeah, he's. I mean, our son, who is like probably the primary caretaker of our aging dog, he's been at the house all summer, so he's had some consistency. But I'm sure he misses us a little bit, maybe just a little bit. Um, yes, I know. Before we left for Florida, we had done, I think, almost 5,700 miles, and that was in the truck, 5,700 miles. So I'll have to calculate the miles we flew as well. That's a great idea. We'll do like a final tally, post it to Instagram maybe. So, what else? Anything? Throw it at me. I'm a lone wolf tonight. So, hanging out with y'all. Now it's time to get packed up. So, like I said, we exchanged this thing in Universal today. It's rather large. It's in a big box, like this. It's about that wide. And so I got to figure out how to get it into a suitcase, or it might have to just be carried on, maybe in the bag that it's in. I don't know. Probably not in the bag that it's in because I don't think it will last. But we'll be leaving here around noon, I think, tomorrow. Maybe a little bit before. Get to the hotel. I think we fly out a little after 3. So just 2 in Florida. Two. We stayed at Coronado Springs in Walt Disney World, and then we've stayed over here at Cabana Bay. On the trip before Florida, I can't even remember. 6, I think, maybe different ones. We like Holiday Inn Express. I also like that Comfort Inn and Suites. I think those have been pretty good. I mean, I like those. Can we see the lightsaber. Okay, 1 second. Might have to delete this video afterwards because I was thinking about doing a whole video. Oh, wait, there will be a video. So, they say that Mythos has that sign on the door that says they are the best theme park restaurant. We did not have a great experience there tonight. The table that the restaurant was not very full. And the table that they set us at was in a corner next to a closet door that was unlocked. And of course, I'm sitting next to a door. I'm going to check to make sure, see if it's locked. So I opened it up. Why not? Nobody said anything. I didn't get in trouble or anything. But it wasn't the best of seating. So then you think, okay, well, if you're the best of the best, right, then the food is going to be just perfect. Well, our appetizer was. We had a spanakopita like dip with these pita chips. It was on point. On point. But then dinner came out, and Melanie had the salmon, and it was supposed to be like on rice with these peas, no mushrooms because she's allergic, and then it was supposed to have asparagus. There was no asparagus. I had the beef medallions, which the meat was delicious, and you could cut it with a fork. It's been a long time since I've had like beef that you could cut with a fork. It was delicious. But then I tasted the potatoes, and I had to have Melanie taste them. And as soon as she tasted, she's like, those are boxed potatoes. I mean, come on. If you're going to have a meal with a steak or meat that you can cut with a fork, you got to use regular potatoes. Real ones. All right, here we go. You ready? This is just for y'all. Look at that. All right, ready for the color? Blue. Protection and defense. Blue saber. Obi-Wan had to say the blue. And Anakin. So there you go. You'll have to come back and watch the video after we get home. We'll get all of the videos that we've taken at some point. We'll edit those, and you'll get to see the whole lightsaber experience. So, I haven't been to the Carthay Theater. So, yeah. Okay, so I have read that we can take it on a plane because, well, lightsabers are not real. I think this is going to be considered one of my carry-ons, and I'm just going to have to carry it like a lightsaber guy. So that's it. I constructed a new lightsaber. I think I have a couple others. I want to get a couple legacies. I really want Mace Windu's. So if anybody has Mace Windu's lightsaber, all I need is the hilt. Just need the hilt. But it's been retired. So if you have it and you're like, yeah, I don't really want it, let me know. Yeah. Yeah, you can. It's just a bonus carry-on, right? So it's cool. I got my one backpack. I'll carry that, and then I think Melanie will have her bag and possibly this big figure that you're going to see. Oh, did you notice the shirt? You like that? Yeah, I was waiting to see if Drew comes on tonight because Melanie and I were both wearing these shirts when we kind of snuck up behind him in line and at the donut box in Epcot, and and he didn't notice the shirt until later, but that's okay. I might buy other crystals. I mean, I want this one to stay blue, but I don't think this will be my last saber by far. I don't think so. Adventures by D, I don't know if I said hello to you tonight. Eric Lee, welcome in. We're just kind of hanging out right now, and I'm answering questions. We just looked at the lightsaber. I don't know if you saw that. And probably not going to be on here super long unless y'all want to be. I'll be here until y'all are done. So, or until I guess I gotta get some stuff packed up. If I don't pack a little bit tonight, I won't be able to sleep. So, gotta get a little bit organized and ready to go. Let's see. I'm thinking about, I've seen they have the cubes, and you can get the cubes and you can put the crystals in the cubes and they interact differently. Yeah. Worst experience on the trip, not counting check-in. Could be waiting for the bus back to our hotel out of Magic Kingdom the first night we went to Magic Kingdom, or the bus waiting to go back to the hotel the night at Epcot. The bus back to Coronado Springs was not a fun experience until the very last night. The very last night, the second night we were at Magic Kingdom, we walked out of the park and right onto a bus. And the forest fires were not fun either. But at least the forest fires, I was in the air-conditioned truck. We had our technology and we could get to where we needed to go. And we had a hotel room. Waiting for a bus at Disney is not fun when you've been out there all day long. What is the death bucket? Is that the rockets up above the people mover? If so, no. What's the death bucket? I think that might be the worst experience, though. That's it. Oh, we did ride this. Oh, the Skyliner is. It's not that bad. We love the Skyliner. Let's see, what day was that? We went. That might have been the first day. I think we went to Hollywood Studios, and then we rode the Skyliner over to Caribbean Beach and walked around Caribbean Beach. Did a little videoing and review there, and then we got back on them and headed back to Hollywood Studios. I think that's where we went. Jonathan Chong, welcome in. Hello. Leanne Frank, welcome. We're just in here kind of hanging out and talking this long vacation that Melanie and I have been on, and answering questions. So if you have any questions about this long vacation, or if you have any questions about your own pending vacations, we're here to help. So, yes, we are. The last couple of days have been super crazy with ideas. We got some friends that we're working with. That's really all I'm going to say about that. But there's some things coming, and it's hard to shut the brain off at night. Oh, Lyric, you were part of some of those Northern California fires. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping those fires don't get crazy this year again. Um, I don't know. As we were driving through after the road opened back up, man, there's still a lot of fuel up there along I-5. Um, oh, you want to hear about Caribbean Beach? Um, don't get the Cuban sandwich there. I wouldn't do it. Because we stopped there. We stopped in, we walked around. We are like, hey, it's lunchtime. Let's go into their. Nah, it wasn't that good. The resort itself, I absolutely love Caribbean Beach. There's not a lot I can say negative about it. It's a moderate resort. They have great rooms. They have themed rooms. They have hammocks, sandy beaches. They've got a great main pool, and then there's pools at each of the like subsections around the resort. But most of all, they have the Skyliner, and the Skyliner from Caribbean Beach will take you to Epcot. It'll take you to Hollywood Studios. So you knock out two parks. Now, the one thing I'm interested in is Disney going to expand the Skyliner? I've looked, but I haven't seen anything. I think they should. I'm hoping that they have that capability. Um, but highly recommend Caribbean Beach. We did not stay there this time, only because it was completely booked. So that should tell you as well that Caribbean Beach is pretty popular. Um, yeah, is it the hidden toilet? I love that. It's not that bad. It is pretty high though, and I'm not cool with heights either. But I do take a couple Dramamine in the morning. So when we're going into a park, or if I'm going somewhere where somebody else is going to be driving, I take a Dramamine now. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time on that trip, and let us know all about it for sure. 400,000 acres are burning in Oregon right now. Oh my gosh, that is just crazy. Yeah, we've got a ton of videos coming out. I mean, I don't even know honestly. I've tried to capture so much. We've done some a little bit of vlogging, but it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting how we're gonna put it together because I don't know. There's gonna be some park point of views and stuff. I have a couple Disney ride point of views that we'll be throwing out. And then the lightsaber, some uh, resort reviews. So lots of stuff coming down the pipe. I hope they left the room. I hope that they can. I, I don't know. I mean, it's just the Skyliner is so easy. You just jump on it, um, and waiting for that bus, not fun. Or maybe they come up with something else. I know I was watching a video and the question was asked, why didn't they expand the monorail? Well, the monorail, it's astronomical what that costs, like the millions per mile, and in order to expand it, it just wasn't feasible. But I look at the Skyliner and I'm like, okay, you can do pretty much the same thing at very, you know, maybe reasonable cost, maybe, possibly. Yeah. Oh, to Disney Springs, that would be amazing, D. Um, yeah, when the rail is built. So they are bringing in that high-speed rail train that's going to be coming up from Miami, and it's going to go into Orlando. So there might be something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but I bet they're gonna revamp their transportation system because you're not gonna have Magical Disney or the Magic Express. Disney that's not gonna be there anymore. So that means you're gonna have to pay for mirrors or some other means to get from Orlando to the Orlando airport to Disney. I don't know exactly what you're. I don't. You must be trying to start something here, Mom. I don't know. Um, I don't remember this. Oh, whoops. Okay, thought I almost deleted something. I thought I did ride. We used to ride the Scrambler all the time. Yes, you can get a handicap scooter on the Skyliner. Uh, I say that, and I'm pretty sure because there's like a another section, and they take them in there, and then they slow everything down and move it. That's where you've heard. Well, anyway, I'm pretty sure, 99% sure. Um, let's see. Uh, how do I say this? Chica Latina Disney, welcome in, welcome in. The one regret, hmm, I think, I think that I regret not, um, maybe not taking some breaks. I don't know. I wish we would have had a little bit more energy to experience more at Universal. Um, I don't think we missed out on much at Disney World itself, other than I have now been to Hollywood Studios 4 or 5 times and still haven't rode Rock and Roller Coaster. I don't ask me why. Other than I can tell you, we've gone a couple times and they shut it down because of weather, and then the other times we're just not feeling up to it. So I'd really like to ride Rock and Roller Coaster someday. Maybe next trip. Let's do it. Hopefully. Um, there you go, Mom. You got people talking. I do love riding rides, though. I mean, I grew up riding rides. I, we rode rides. I don't get where you say I didn't ride rides. What didn't I ride? Didn't we ride the Rocco plane together or the zipper? I don't know. Great, got people on. Right. Well, I mean, there's so many things to do at Disney, and and Universal, by the way. That it's really hard for me to justify, and maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know. I don't like to wait over an hour when there's so much other stuff to see and do. Now, there are certain things that I would probably wait for an hour, um, but maybe next time I think, which we thought about doing it this time, but we're just here at the end of our trip and we didn't do it. But I'll definitely look into the Express Pass with Universal because then I think I will ride a lot more rides. I'm just not waiting in line for 70 minutes. I mean, every ride that we waited in was like 50 minutes or less on the queue. And yeah. Okay, so they have Rock and Roller Coaster in Paris. Wow. So I got to make a decision whether or not I'm going to Paris or not. Huh. Hear that, honey? There's Rock and Roller Coaster in Paris. And I really want to ride Rock and Roller Coaster. I do have my passport, so I got to figure out. Roller coasters, high rides, all really fast rides, anything upside down. See, I don't remember this. This must have been your other son because I have loved roller coasters. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe because you didn't. It's your fault. You didn't take me to Disneyland growing up. There, back on your plate. Okay, so um, Susan asked a question: how is it different without Fast Pass? And I am not sure about single rider line. So, so Disney, yeah, doesn't have the Fast Pass, and I mean, we utilize the Fast Pass quite a bit. When we came in 2017 with our kids, we had all of our Fast Passes done like weeks or months in advance. We knew exactly which rides we had and Fast Passes and whatnot. And then once you use a Fast Pass, then you can add another one. So, I think that might be why we didn't ride as many rides this time around, honestly, because we didn't have the Fast Pass. And because I like to see a lot of other things. I just don't like waiting in line. I don't know. Oop, oop. See, see, I'm not the only. Oh, I get no. Dawn rode with. See, Dawn, I know I rode rides with my mother. She just doesn't remember. Yeah. Uh, can they please bring back the annual pass? Um, Here I am again. So I just switched cameras. I don't know why that drops out like that. That is so strange. I mean, it's still here. I get to come back in. It doesn't like something over here on this setup, but there, I'm back. So, um, yeah, I think the annual pass right before it shut down, I think it was like $1,200. So I don't know. Throw what you think in the chat, um, and uh, let's try to figure out what we think that's going to be. Oh, I saw Drew is here and now gone. What's up, Drew? Notice my shirt. Let's see what I miss. What I miss. Yeah, favorite ride. If I had to go to favorite ride, it's going Thunder Mountain, but you can't substitute Thunder Mountain for flying the Millennium Falcon. So, yeah, yeah. I'm wondering if Disney's going to do something like an Express Pass that you can purchase. I don't know. I don't know that they will. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? I heard that on the live. Matt from Mickey Loot's going to Paris. So yeah, I the only thing is, and I understand. I don't know. What do y'all think about the Express Pass? Because the one here at Universal can get really expensive, like $200-300 per person per day. Like I don't know. That seems very elite to me. What do you think? Just wondering. Um, yeah, that's the only thing that would take you to Paris is the Rock and Roller Coaster, Mom. Um, love it. Oh, Rob had special guest Rob. Yeah, I want I would guess $2,000. I think that that's a pretty good guess. With the way the prices have gone up, and what they're talking about adding in there. Are the parks not at full capacity now? They so seem like it. I don't know if anybody was like looking at the Disney feed this morning, but it was an hour and a half wait to get into the parking lot at Magic Kingdom this morning. I mean, it seems like we're full up. Oh, yeah. An annual pass for Disneyland. Yeah, if you live, you know, if you live in California, and plus you get the resident rate on that, mm, that's a good deal. I'm really concerned. Let's see what people will be upset. Parks go back and cut the crowds. I'm wondering. I mean that I think it feels well. I don't know if they're trying to cut crowds or if they're trying to make up for lost monies. What do you think? I mean, it's like everything in the parks has gone up, and I can't speak to Universal because I've never been there, but everything that we purchased in Disney had gone up like $2, $3, not a ton. Like that one thing, it's like it's up $2. Oh well. But when you do that across the board, I think churros went up. Um, yeah, it's kind of crazy. They are not okay. So I haven't looked that up, but they are feeling Universal. I I don't see how Universal is not fully up. The amount of people that are in that park, it is shoulder to shoulder, bouncing off of each other. The only thing that I don't know is what wait times have been on those rides before, but it is like, oh my gosh, people, and it's hot. Yeah, it feels super full. Um, oh, true that. Right. I mean, I've been in Disneyland at Christmas time, right in between Christmas and New Year's, and that I mean, it was yeah, that was not a fun experience. I don't care to ever do that again. I love Disney, but when you have to walk just one path down Main Street and you can't stop because the people behind you will not stop and there's nowhere to go left or right, that's not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, I mean, I think that they're going to try to make up money for sure. I mean, I think they're going to have to bring back the annual pass soon. I thought maybe before summer, but maybe probably January. I bet the first of the year they'll release the annual pass again. What do you think? Yes, there's still people wearing masks. I mean, I was pretty shocked. Um, the amount of people that are still wearing masks or have them with them. I mean, even if they're wearing them down here and they're just pulling them up when they're going inside. I saw a lot of people, wearing them inside. Um, and but yeah, masks are still being worn and used. Are the tram? No, the trams are not back yet. Actually, I was overhearing somebody talk about that. I think it was some transportation people, um, or who was talking about that. But they're not bringing the trams back yet. And for Disneyland, that wasn't fun, y'all. Walking from the parking lot. Well, walking from the parking lot into the park, not a big deal. Walking from back in Smuggler's Run, very back of Disneyland, up through Main Street and back out and all the way back to the parking garage. Bring back the trams, please. Bring him back. Yeah, Disney. I mean, as much as I want, yeah, as much as I want to be in Disney during Christmas, or during the Christmas party, it's beautiful in the park. Um, I think getting there, like, you know, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's not a bad time. First or second week of December, not a bad time. But then it gets crazy. You think October 1st? Oh, right. Well, man, I don't know. You don't think the parks are going to be full already? And well, here's the question: Is it? I was watching the news last night, and Florida's having a little spike of COVID. So I'm hoping that they don't reverse anything. Um, but I think people are coming. I think they're coming to the celebration. I mean, we're hearing a lot and having a lot of people ask us about booking travel during that. So yeah, I don't know if I addressed that, Mom, but yeah, we've been talking about that. We definitely want to come back in more like October, November's area because July is a little warm. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I haven't noticed that too much. People coughing or anything. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing about the whole thing. And I mean, I see the mask. I don't personally wear the mask. When we were in Disney, we had to wear them on the transportation. But it seems like Universal doesn't care here. I don't. I mean, there's nobody at the door saying wear your mask. So yeah, but I, people that want to wear the mask, I keep mine in my pocket just in case I need it, or in case I feel like I need to wear it. Um, it's all there. Vicky's Ticker Tails, welcome in. Yeah, anytime those marathons, January is just a rough month for Disney. Yet, I kind of want to come and run one of those marathons. It sounds like fun. Well, the 5K or maybe the 10K, that'd be okay. Okay. Well, you put it in writing here. So 100% capacity and annual passes in time for the 50th, October 1st. We're putting it down. Jason Tyner, what's up? Welcome into the chat tonight. Um, y'all are rocking and rolling tonight. Make sure you smash that like button, by the way. I'm all by myself. See, the seat is empty. She's sleeping. I'm not. I mean, it's still anytime being at Disney's fun. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, when we came back in at Halloween, we were just able to get a lot more done. I mean, there wasn't a line over 20, 30 minutes. Slinky Dog, I think maybe was 35 minutes, but everything else was super super short. I think Smuggler's Run might have been right around that 30, 35 minutes, but um, and then this time around, we just had to do different things. Um, we enjoyed some of the views and just being there. You're not making fun of me there. I can run, yo. I can run. We are from San Antonio, so we live smack. Honestly, it's like 100-mile difference from our house to Disneyland or Orlando. So we just wake up and decide which way do we go, west or east. Yep. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm just trying to answer questions and have conversation. I could cartwheel, but I have nobody to film it, so You just have to take my word for it. So we were talking about that. I'm taking it home, and I'm gonna make it a home because then, but it's open now, which open is more than I have any of the other Metal Earths. Now that it's open, I'm gonna have to finish it at home. Metal Earth coming to you very soon, very soon. Let's maybe Saturday. We'll see. Yeah, apparently tweezers and band-aids. Awesome. What else? What else? I think we talked about this before, but just to kind of recap, one of the big ideas that we're having is we really enjoy these live streams, hanging out with you, giving you an opportunity to, come with us on adventures. So I think what we will do is we will uh, be doing one day a week or one day a month. Okay, one Saturday a month is going to be an on location live stream. So whether that be uh, SeaWorld, Six Flags, downtown San Antonio, Fredericksburg, Bernie, New Braunfels, we're going to go somewhere in our area and bring you along as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm pretty excited about that. We'll get that. We'll get that in. Not tonight. I'm not going to leave. I don't want to go on an adventure. I'm resting my feet right now. Theme Park Vets, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in the house tonight. Oh, going back to work. All right. Well, appreciate you being here. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. San Antonio is very rich in history. And, the Alamo, the Alamo's kind of cool. Just to say that you've been at the Alamo. But there's actually multiple other missions in San Antonio that are way better and way better preserved than the Alamo. The Alamo, I mean, I'll go get more into this when we go down there, but the Alamo has been like changed from thing to thing over the years since, Texas became its own, and well, even before that. I mean, it's been military, it's been bunker, it's all sorts of stuff. So, it's not the way the Alamo was back in. I should have this on my 1836. It's not. It's not back. It's not like that. So, but there's other missions that are more well preserved that I would love to go to. The weather in San Antonio is beautiful. Like most of the year, it's sunny, no rain. When we have rain, it's an event. It lasts for a short period of time, and then it goes away. Um, yes, it gets hot, and but I've been watching the weather this week, middle of July. It's been in like the 80s. We have been having a lot of storms. So Trace actually called me the other day and he's like, "Hey, can you check the weather real quick because the power went out and I can't check the news." So we get an occasional tornado in the area. Nothing crazy through San Antonio. Most of your tornado alley is up north. So, um, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm over here by myself. I don't even know what to say. Totally appreciate you. But yeah, and then we had this week or this year, sorry, back in February, we did have that cold week that was pretty crazy. We had to get a generator and some space heaters. It was 6 degrees, and we were out of power for 4 days. But the rest of the year, 51 other weeks, it was just beautiful. The river walk, I love the river walk. Again, lots of history to it. Lots of fun places to eat. Um, but it's not a river. If you think it's a river, you'll be very disappointed. But the river walk is really cool. Well. Yes, we did not have any burst pipes. Being that I'm from the Northwest, when the cold was coming in, I went out and I winterized things, made sure the faucets were cracked a little bit. We left water running in, not running, but dripping in the house. So we actually had water the longest out of everybody in my cul-de-sac. But the problem is power was out in the city so long that they had turned pumps off where to pump water up into the water towers for the neighborhoods. So we actually ran out of water in our neighborhood, which was the weirdest thing. I don't even know how to explain it. It was crazy. Um, Jason, you've got to come down to come. Let's go. Let's go. I think there's a casino a couple hours away. We'll go to a casino. Let's do it. Yeah, the man, the crazy week of snow. That was the second time I think it snowed. One time, like 4 or 5 years ago, it snowed on my birthday, um, and that was like unheard of. All right. Well, folks, this vacation has been absolutely amazing. Yes, it's been tiring. Yes, I haven't done all of the stuff. We haven't done all of the stuff that we've wanted to do on this trip, but we've accomplished so much, and where the creative juices are flowing. We've got lots of footage to sift through to bring you some videos that we'll be uploading here in the weeks to come. We've got content to talk about on our Saturday shows. We've got ideas. I mean, Loki is over, so we're gonna have a little Taco Tuesday next week and hash out Loki, and then after that, we've got some ideas coming on that. Maybe some guests to come on the show, and then lots of fun stuff coming down the pipe. Um, Maybe in the near future, maybe in the next year. Who knows? But we're so glad to have you coming along on this journey with us. The 1,000 subscribers that we're at, or actually, I think we're at 1,030 now. We just want to say thank you so much for just coming and finding our channel and then choosing to push that button and come back and watch other videos and hang out with us. We are just super humbled that you've chosen to hang out with us and call us friends. So thank you. Thank you so much. It is over. Sorry, just want to do that. I just want to thank all the people that, gave super chats and stickers tonight. Totally appreciate you. That's great support. We're going to be releasing something soon as far as some other ways to support the channel. And we hope you'll entertain those and take a look at those. And want to thank my moderators tonight. Chris has been in here with me all night. Jason's popped in. I don't know if Ginger's over there ninja watching or if she's resting. I know she had a long day as well. But Jason's popped in here. Appreciate y'all, being here and checking the chat. Although y'all, you've made it easy for the moderators. Chris can challenge me to cartwheels or backflips or streaking, because y'all are being so good. But yeah, So here's to the next 1,000. We've got goals, and so feel free to share this out with your friends, put it on your social media, let them know we're over here, let them know that we've got some great stuff coming, and they're not going to want to miss it. But gosh, I don't know what else. I guess it's time to say goodnight. Unless you all got any pressing things, I'll give you about 30 seconds to put something in there. But this is Rob from Disney Connections, all by himself tonight on Last Call. The last call of our 2021, we'll just call it the July trip. Because there might be other trips. Who knows? I did not say book it. I promise. I didn't say it this time. But it might happen anyway. All right. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Again, thank you to the moderators. Thank you for all the super chats, everything, all the support, the shares, the likes, the thumbs ups. We love you. Appreciate you being here on Disney Connections, where we're going to talk about all things Disney. Bye.